Hivi sasa takriban vituo 9 havikuweza.
For the further hearing of the presidential election petition number 5 of 2022 as consolidated with petition number 1, 2, 3, 7 and 8 of 2022, Raila Amolo Odinga and 7 others versus William Ruto and others. The Honorable Chief Justice, President of the Supreme Court, is presiding.
Thank you and very good morning to the court. I think yesterday we agreed on the order of business this morning. The team led by Senior Counsel Professor Githu Muigai will have 15 minutes to respond to the questions that were 30 minutes to respond to the questions that were raised yesterday.
Good morning, Madam Chief Justice and the distinguished judges of this court. We are ready to respond to the questions that the court put to us at the end of the day yesterday. I have Mr. Mahat Somane, who the court has already found a fairly useful man in explaining numbers, and he will be responding on the numbers. But I have brought on board Mr. George Murugu, who has previously not been on the front bench, who is very, very well acquainted with the architecture of the electoral process, and both of them will be responding in the 30 minutes that you've given us. But there was a question directed to me personally by Lady Justice Jokindong, and I will deal with that question at the very end. Mr. Brooke.
Good morning to all of us again, and Senior Counsel, just before your team starts, on the question of voter turnout, and as you respond, please bear in mind the following so that we know that you are answering our concern. In Forms 34A, some of them have the rejected ballot. That's what Mahat taught us yesterday, added to the votes cast, so that the figures on 34A are not necessarily